Well, hello everyone. How you
Hi.
doing tonight? Welcome to another edition of Talking Bullion Live. Hey, Mrs. TB, how you doing tonight?
Good. How are you, Mr. TB?
Doing fine. Hello there, Silver Tracker.
Hey, Michael Mullins.
Michael Mullins has joined us as well. Looks like people are running a little late tonight. At least I hope they are. And we have some people joining us. We usually have a pretty good crowd. We've got some giveaways tonight too. So, hey, Stacking Nerd, how you doing tonight?
Hey, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, and Silver Ripples. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Silver Ripples.
Appreciate you guys joining us.
Awesome.
And I just announced that we got a couple giveaways tonight, something a little bit different. So, Mrs. TV, you want to run and get that thing you were going to go get? And are you okay for now?
Well, you mean my iPad so I could log in?
Yeah, that's
okay.
okay.
I can do that.
Hey, Barbara.
Right back.
All right. Hurry up.
Okay.
We don't want to miss you. Barbara said hi. Hey, Len D. How's it going? Appreciate you guys joining us tonight. So we're going to do something a little bit different. Usually we have a special guest, but we don't have one tonight, and that's okay. We're just going to talk amongst ourselves and get you guys involved hopefully a little bit. And also, too, if anybody wants to join us tonight, I can send you the Google Hangout link, and maybe you guys could pop in and say hi to everybody. So anybody interested in popping in for a couple minutes and saying hi, send me an email at talkingbullion@gmail.com, and it's usually pretty easy to get you on as long as as long as you're set up on your side. So now you're gonna wait on Mrs. TB. I don't. I'm not disagreeing at all with that, Silver Ripples. I'm with you there. So how's everybody doing tonight? You doing all right? I'll tell you, we're in Michigan, and we're darn close to another solar vortex here. What do they call it? Anyway, boy, it is cold out there today. Man, I'm looking so forward to spring. So tonight we're going to have a few questions and answers, and again, I'd like to make this a little bit more interactive with everybody. So, hey, Off-Grid Power, I just saw your comment on my video here a few minutes ago. Congrats on picking up some Constitutional Silver. That's awesome. Love that stuff. Michael Mullins, we're in Michigan. We're southeastern part of Michigan, so it gets pretty darn cold. Armando's in Arkansas. What, you got an inch of snow? Is that an inch of snow you got in Arkansas? I'm surprised about that. So anyway, I think Mrs. TV is back joining us. She got her iPad going here. And old Silver Ripples was recommending that we wait for you so that we didn't get in any trouble.
Oh, so in case I listen to it later, see what you were saying about me while I was gone.
Hey, Silver Fox, how you doing? I saw your, I believe that was your video that Yankee put out today. Pretty awesome stuff there. Silver Saint 77, how you doing? Don't think I've seen you around in a while. Thanks for joining us tonight. Off-Grid Power, you have a sister in Ann Arbor. We're not too far from Ann Arbor, probably about an hour. So we hit the Ann Arbor area every once in a while. Silver Ripple says he ain't no dummy. We had rumored flurries today. Huh. And you're in California, right, nerd? Got flurries out there?
Up in the hills?
Armando is interested in a sticker trade. With who, Armando? With me or with others? Because I can't remember. I know we may have talked about it. I may have sent you something, maybe not. Maybe said when you got some. But I'm certainly up for a sticker trade. Hey, Coin Hunting Couple. Thanks for joining us tonight. So what's going on, Mrs. TV?
Oh, not too much. We got a little bit of a late start. Mrs. accidentally disconnected the headset.
What? We need headsets?
So,
Hey, Ronnie Joe, how you doing tonight?
hey, welcome.
So, Michael, where are you at? Having about 12 inches of snow. Where are you located at? 12 inches, man. I'll tell you, we've had a pretty rough winter here in Michigan. So we're definitely looking forward to the springtime.
Some places have had record snow.
Massachusetts is where Michael's at.
Really?
Out there on the East Coast.
Wow. That's a lot.
All right. So tonight, like I said, we're going to hopefully get you guys involved a little bit. See if we can get you guys to maybe bring up some topics you're concerned about or just want to talk about. And also, if anybody wants me to send them the Google Hangouts link and you can join us live and get involved, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
As long as you know how to do it from your side, we'll let you in and join the party and chat with you a little bit, see how you're doing.
I was actually able to do that last week. That was a first for me.
Yeah, you got to see what it's like on the other side, huh?
I did.
So I'm going to get my Gmail account up in case anybody wants to send me an email at talkingbullion@gmail.com. And yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be cool to have somebody join us and chat with us for a little bit. Tonight we're just kind of winging it, you know. Mrs.Talking Bullion and I are pretty busy right now. We've got things going on with the house, you know, possibly selling it. So we just got a lot of chores, a lot of things to do. So between working all day and coming home at night and trying to get this stuff done, we're just really chaotic right now. So,
right.
But that's how life is, you know.
That's life. Yep. It's great that we can complain about our jobs, right? We had times where we had no job to complain about.
So Barbara, you're on Long Island. That's pretty cool. We visited Long Island quite a while ago now, Mrs. TV, about 12, 15 years ago, but we really enjoyed our time out there. We had some friends we visited out there. It's pretty cool. It's the first time I was ever out there. Yeah, you got to put it on mute.
I have to. Technical difficulty.
All right, so Mrs. TB is about ready to roll here. So, well, still haven't heard from anybody, so we'll go ahead and get started on our end. But again, if you want to join us, send me your email. Let me know that you sent me one, and maybe you could join us for a few minutes. We could chat for a bit, get you guys on live with us, and saying hi to everybody. Hey, Full Push Metals, how you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, hi, Full Push Metals.
Stacking Nerd's checking out. It's bedtime for her already.
Oh, man.
Good night, Stacking Nerd. Thank you for popping in and joining us. We really, really appreciate it.
Hey, did you say hi to Ronnie Joe?
I did, but you can go ahead and say hi to Ronnie Joe.
Hey, Ronnie Joe.
All right, so Mrs. TV, what you got going?
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? I did have some questions to grill you. I mean, just ask you
for me?
Yeah.
Man, you put up with me every day. How on earth could you possibly ask some questions? But first of all, before we get into this, why don't we talk really quick about the giveaways?
Oh, okay.
Hey, John Oof, how you doing? Thanks for joining us. Clever Coin, one of our mods is here. Hey, Clever, how you doing? So tonight we are going to give away something a little bit different. We're going to give away a Barber half and a Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt's not different, but the Barber is. So I thought I'd mix it up a little bit and give something kind of cool away. Actually, the only Barber half I had before, I gave to Seduced by Silver for a gift around Christmas time. So I ended up picking up a couple more. So I thought they'd be great to pass on to somebody else. And then I got our awesome, wild, totally crazy buttons. Okay, maybe
crazy?
Not. I put out a video a couple days. I know these buttons and stickers are kind of gimmicky, but we're having a good time with them. Yeah. And, it's just a lot of fun to represent the channels. And, Mrs. TB and I worked on her logo because she was going to be out of town and wanted to join us. So I thought, let's go ahead and promote her channel as well. Her channel with all that content.
With zero content. Oh, no. Oh, and I am so thankful for those people that went out there and subbed me. It's just, I thought I had time this weekend, but we ended up with zero time this weekend.
Oh, you got to sub them back, Mrs. TB.
I do. I will get out there. I really appreciate them doing that.
John says next is a holographic TV trading cards. John.
Hey, what a great idea!
Not a bad idea. We might have to cut you in on that idea. But anyway, yeah, we really like these buttons. They're just a really cool idea, and they call them buttons, but they're really pins. I've got some pins on the back of them. So yeah. Silver Saint, hey, he's with you, Mrs. TB. He says, I have zero content. We can start a no content club. What a great idea.
But as soon as we put content about our no content club, we're out of the club. What would we do? How would we work that?
Hey, we have Lucky joining us. Hey, Lucky, how you doing tonight? And Lucky has a question. How long have you been stacking TBS? I don't know if he means TBs but if you're asking us, we've been stacking really off and on for many years, but we only really seriously been stacking for about the past year. Right.
You kind of collected a few coins and rounds along the way just because you were interested in them, and sold a few and didn't really get serious, though, like you said, about a year ago.
And now we're just seriously stacking because I just really...
He's addicted.
Well, I just really think the price is low, and then we can see how finicky it is. I mean, it's dropped. Boy, it's getting close to 14 now. You just never know. But as quick as it goes down, it can go right back up again. So,
that's true.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago. It was 17, 18 bucks an ounce. So
right.
I just think while we can, we ought to, try to pick up what we can. So Keith High's joined us. Hey, Keith, how you doing tonight?
Hi, Keith.
Yeah,
You just don't know what's going to happen with things, and it's nice to basically have it diversified and not be all invested in fiat money. Now everybody's learning to call it that term and understand how risky it is really to have those dollar bills backed by nothing.
So Silver Ripples is asking a question for Mrs. TV.
Oh, what's that?
He wants to know, what is your favorite 1 ounce silver anything? Uh-oh.
Oh, I would have to say I really, really like those Talking Bullion rounds that you got from...
those are pretty cool. I got one right here.
Backyard Bullion does a fantastic job on those things.
Yep.
Are you going to show one off?
Yeah, I'll slide one on the screen here. This is number 10. We've only had 10 made. And this one I'm planning to give away for
when you get to 1,000?
My 1,000 sub giveaway. So I don't know what I'm at right now, around 850, but this is definitely was purchased for the intent of giving away. So yeah, and those.
How many? Actually, that's a little bit more than an ounce, is it? Or what does it say?
It says 1.13 ounces.
Okay. So hopefully that 0.13 is close enough to be in my favorite 1 ounce.
Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff as far as rounds go. So Armando, did you send me an email? Did you send it to talkingbullion@gmail.com, or did you send it to tb@talkingbullion? Because I don't see it on let me see. Let me check the TB side. So yeah, I have not received your email yet, Armando, if you send it to me.
Hey, Talking, why do they call those barbers, those coins?
I believe it's because the person who designed it.
Oh.
His name is Barber.
Oh.
And they had barbers, half dollars, quarters, and dimes. So I don't know. They kind of got a little bit of a premium on them, but I don't think that they really got that successful.
they have quite a bit of wear usually, don't they?
They do, unless you want to pay really good money for them. But if you're going to buy them as part of constitutional silver, that condition's going to be what you see them in. So, hey, Alex, how you doing tonight?
Hey, welcome, Alex.
And I saw Redneck Stacker come on. So, Redneck, how you doing? Redneck's going to be, Redneck and I just did a trade, and he's getting something that for me that nobody else has. So, I'm anxious for him to get that and check it out, because I have to tell you, I had a hard time parting with it. I had to let the wife talk me into it, because I was like, I don't know if I want to get rid of this thing. I really like this one, the weight and everything on it. So
the style.
I'm looking forward to him getting that and checking it out. So
hey, Kendall Kidd is on here.
Kendall Kidd has joined us. Hi, Kendall. And let me go back up. I said hi to Alex. Alex, I wanted to tell you that I haven't sent out your golf win from last week, so we're going to get that in the mail here in the next day or two. And, you know, because you waited, we're going to send you some of these awesome, cool, collectible. Well, I got to build this, right? Mr. and Mrs. TB buttons. So we'll include one of those each in your golf from last week when we send it to you. So that'll be pretty cool.
All right.
So, yeah.
So let me know when you're ready to have me start asking you questions. I see that you kind of dodged that a little while ago.
Well, just acknowledging the people that are here. And yeah, Silver Ripples, the 2-ounce TV round was really sweet, is really sweet. So I've got one.
You going to show it off? Right
here. I mean, it looks just like the other one, but it's 2 ounces. And this is kind of neat because the way the ripples came out on it, it's kind of elongated, and it's numbered. It's 2 ounces exactly. That's number 1 of the first 2 ounces. So this was my keeper. This is the one that goes with my 1 ounce round number 1. That I don't think I could auction it off as much as Silver Baggins did for his first one, but maybe someday if a good event comes up. So
I don't know. It seems like there's some kind of magnetism in your hand towards the silver. It's very difficult to get that out of your hand.
So Silver Turtle's joined us. Hey, Silver Turtle 65, thank you. And Steve Rice is saying hello to TB and the boss.
Hey, all right, the boss is in the house tonight.
That sounds like a good name for a sitcom. TB and the boss.
Well, I would think that sometimes our life does seem like a sitcom.
It sure does. So go ahead, Mrs. TV. I think you...
okay, are you ready?
I don't know why
ready,
we were
set, go?
Sitting around watching TV while you don't ask me these questions, but go ahead, shoot them at me.
Okay, well, so on your channel, what is your most watched video on your YouTube channel?
My most watched video is called Constitutional Junk Silver from AppMax. And I'm not really sure why. I don't think I could define it as viral. But this, last I checked yesterday, had over 8,000 views, 8,300 views.
Did you have the word awesome in there?
Awesome. Awesome Constitutional Junk Silver. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
See, I was quizzing you, making sure that you had the right information.
I posted it a long time ago. It's hard to remember.
And there goes the buzzer. So do you know why you have so many views on that? I mean, have you looked at the data analytics that YouTube has, or at least kind of guess at what's going on with that?
I wish I knew the secret sauce. I really wish I knew. I'm going to put this 1 ouncer back on here. That's going to be for 1,000 sub giveaway. I wish I knew. I've looked at the analytics, that the title's very basic, the description's very basic. Somehow, some way, that had to have gotten into the Google search engine and getting posted on alongside with other videos, because why I have over 8,000 views, I'm just not sure. I'm really excited about it, but I wish I could figure out what made that video different. Now the thumbnail on it's really cool. It's a ton of silver coins dumped on top of each other, and that's what I bought. I think it was a $50 bag of constitutional silver. So there was a lot of silver in there, and everybody loves looking and hearing that. But
don't they say that thumbnails are really important on whether or not people click that?
Thumbnails are really important. In fact, if you guys aren't doing a little bit of research, there's some great videos out there about 2019 YouTube algorithms and how important titles and thumbnails are. And there's some really, really good stuff out there. And, it's just if you're going to take time to produce videos, it'd be nice if people are watching them. So I try to, I know a lot of people don't like the term junk silver, but I put junk silver in my titles because 65% of the time my videos found, it's because somebody searched for junk silver. So it's clearly not junk. As you guys know, I love that stuff. But if that's what people are searching for, then that's what I'm going to put in there. So
yeah, valuable junk.
Yeah.
Maybe they liked your word awesome. So it's really a difficult thing to figure out how they found that, huh? So, and that was that before you started doing those, I forgot the word. That's where you have the little ending and the links.
The end screens.
Oh yeah, end screens.
Yeah, I don't have end screens on probably the first 60 or 70% of my videos. I really wasn't aware of them or how to use them, and then I, watched another YouTube video. So all my current videos have end screens on them, and you know what? They do get clicked on once in a while. So,
but that one does not have an end screen.
No, that does not have an end screen on it.
So you have over 8,000. That's pretty good. Pretty good. So,
let's hang on a second. So Alex Cornwell Hunter says his highest viewed video is eBay unboxing live stream that was bad in 16 minutes and 450 views. So Alex, so that one's got 450, but what does a typical video get for you? Because I mean, when I do sticker mail and buttons, they don't get many views, but lately most of my videos, which are about, primarily constitutional silver, are getting, on average about 200 views. So
yeah, maybe Alex, I don't know what your thumbnails are looking like on those or what your titles are. That could probably help.
Yeah, so he's getting 50 to 75. So
yeah.
Mrs. TB, I think that's a good challenge for you. Why don't you go out and look at Alex's channel and
do some analytics,
sub him, and check out some of his thumbnails and some of his videos. I'm sure he'd really appreciate that because he's definitely a great member of our YouTube community. That's for sure. And anything we can do to support him. Yeah, Silver Ripples, I agree. 8K is really good, and not really sure. And another one that kind of took off was my 2019 strategic goals. For some reason, that got over 1,000 views in just a couple days, and I'm not really sure.
I think because people were looking for strategies on what they were going to be investing. So, again, maybe the title or the word strategic helped boost it. I don't know.
Steve Rice thinks that maybe I showed off my legs to push the likes. Tell him, Mrs. TV. That was not a
sorry. Mr. TV is a wonderful guy, but yeah, let's spare people that view.
Yeah, so and then another one of my videos that's done pretty well is what was that other one? Oh, the response, the video response I did to Silver Fortune. It was as far as if I had $1,000, what would I spend it on? Now this one doesn't have a lot of views. This is one that I really like doing, and I think that's a really kind of a classic video, and it can really help newbies decide what to spend some of their money on, because whether it's $1,000 or $100, it's a really good video. So I should try to reorg that or do something on that to try to get that back up there, because I think that content wise, that's a really, really good video.
So what was it that you said you liked you enjoyed creating that one, and what did you like about it? What seemed to make that a little bit special for you?
Well, I think it was about the content itself, about if you have $1,000, what my thought process was for spending it and how I think about buying what I buy. So I think it's just a really well laid out, thoughtful video that can help a lot of people if they take the time to listen to it. So
the TB logic, the Mr.
TB
TB logic.
Yes. So let's look at some of the contents here. So Hi-Ho Silver's joined us. Hey, Hi-Ho, how you doing?
Hey, welcome.
Thanks a lot for joining us. We really appreciate it. And then Silver Fox says, my normal videos get 20 to 70, but I have one that's over 1,000 and have no clue why. Yeah, wouldn't that be great to figure that out? Guess that's the secret that we'll probably never know. One guy...
We might figure it out. Maybe I should turn on my analytical brain.
Armando he only started making videos in December. Yeah, I really haven't been making them that long. I think I started in May, but there's several months I really didn't have a whole lot of viewers and subs, and I was just kind of putting things together, and I got more strategic and, better producing videos probably around the July, August time frame.
It takes time to develop, and then also to have people start following and recommending. All those things help.
Yeah, I'm with you, Armando. I like good educational videos. I'm always out there looking for something. And yeah, I try to do a lot of studying on what makes a good video too, because as you know, I do a lot of editing on my videos, and I want to have good content. I think good content will produce views, but I want to do something that people like.
Yeah, and then you also seem to enjoy using Camtasia for doing your editing, your video editing, and
yeah, Camtasia is an awesome product. I've been using Camtasia for, I don't know, a long time, many, many years. And I know the price has gone up. You used to be able to get the Mac version of it pretty cheap, but they've developed it and they've made the Windows and the Mac version just about the same now. And I just find it very easy to use. It's a very simple product. It's got a lot of transitions and just nice features where you don't have to worry about where the technology doesn't get in your way for producing videos. And I've worked in Premiere Pro before, and that's an awesome product. But, Premiere Pro can, produce movies if you want it to. So it gets very technical, very fast.
Is that the Adobe?
Yeah, the Adobe one. Someone, an international stacker, uses that his videos. Okay. And I just think it's overblown. It's also quite a bit more money. Well, you get the subscription nowadays. But I just think Camtasia is that nice... higher end, but lower end as far as what it takes to figure out how to use it. So
you're saying like it's easy to use and doesn't cost a lot. It's fairly inexpensive.
Exactly. Well, I think it's $200 now, so I think you can get cheaper video editors, but I think it's a good value myself. I would highly recommend it.
Okay. Yeah, and they're right here in Michigan where they develop that software.
They're up in Okemos, which is right next to East Lansing, which is where Michigan State is. And I've been up to their company many times because I've done some work directly with TechSmith. And, all their employees are 20-something. So old grandpa goes up there and he feels kind of out of place. But yeah.
They have some crazy stuff up there that's pretty cool.
We've been up there for some pretty cool events.
Yeah.
Yeah, Silver Fox. I like iMovie as well, but I haven't been. I use it just with the trailers where it's all like pre-done. I haven't used it as like a video editor. Again, just because having to figure it out. So
that learning curve always kind of gets you, doesn't it? I know I got a new laptop at work, and I'm like, where's this menu item? I know it's here somewhere. Really slows me down. It'll take me a little while to figure it out, though.
So I want to go back here in the chat a little bit, Mrs. TB. So Lucky is saying, as the premiums change, so do my choices between ASC and junk silver. So Lucky, what do you? Can you explain that a little bit? So, what are you primarily buying right now? Just kind of curious where you're at with what you're purchasing, and maybe you could tell us what you're buying and where you're finding some good deals at. And off-grid power, don't worry. He says, sorry, my videos aren't TV quality. Nah, everybody's fine. I just love technology, and I love getting in there and doing that, detailed stuff. It's just I've always been a big techie guy, so I enjoy doing that kind of stuff.
It's not unusual for him to have 2 to 3 computers on at once. Let me just say that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people work in technology and they get home and they do not want to even look at a computer. That is not Mr. TB.
Well, like for example, I'm doing this broadcast off of a Windows machine, a Windows desktop,
which you built.
Which I built. We've got a Mac laptop that I used to do all my editing on, and then I have my work laptop, which is a Windows machine, and I pretty much do 24-hour support at work, so that's usually hanging around on somewhere. So.
And then how many monitors do you have? Like even right now?
I've got a couple. Come on. Somebody change the subject. She's picking on me. And then so Hi-Ho Silver says he does all of his videos with iMovie on an iPad. Yeah, Hi-Ho, you've got some great videos. I love your videos. You do a great job on yours. So, yeah, I definitely think that yours are high quality as well.
There are so many features in software that we never even use a lot of times, even though we might use the program over and over. I'm thinking about back when I used to actually train people on things like Word and Excel and all that. There's still features that people never have a clue, never need to use, but there are tons of features in even those types of programs that we use every day.
So Silver Fox, I'm wondering if you have made any videos showing how you use iMovie to produce your YouTube videos. I'd be very interested in seeing some of those. I've been wanting to do a series of Camtasia training videos showing how I use Camtasia and all the detail that I go through to produce my videos. I think people would be interested in that. So I'd be interested in seeing what you're doing on that. And even you too, Hi-Ho, if you had a chance to kind of show us your techniques and how you go about it, I think that'd be really cool stuff to see.
Hey, Silver Ripples. Yes, he knows. Mr. TB knows he's taking the risk of Mrs. TB telling on him anytime we sit down and talk.
So, Mrs. TB, let me show you a little technique. I'm not sure if you know. So, if you want to sub somebody while you're in a chat with them.
Oh, you can do that?
Like Gone Diggin'. I didn't see Gone Diggin' here before. Hello, Gone Diggin'. So, if I wanted to sub to Gone Diggin', if I go over here to these little 3 dots. I can go to the channel. It takes me, it leaves my live stream up.
Okay.
Pop over to his channel.
Cool.
Then I can just click sub.
Oh, cool.
And so now we are subbed to Gone Diggin'.
Alrighty.
So that's an easy way for you to sub to the people who have subbed to you and others.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Still on that learning curve. I am.
So Lucky says junk silver at closest spot, win 10% eBay. I was picking up rolls of maples a few months ago at $3.90 per roll. Wow, that's a great deal because maples have 25 coins in there. So, and also I did not get today's. I understand eBay put out another 10% eBay bucks. So, and I also got an email from AppMex that all their junk silver's on sale. So, if you go out to AppMex on eBay and get one of their, now you're going to have to spend a little bit of money. I mean, you can get a roll or whatever for cheaper, but one of their $50 bags, you'd spend $500, but with the 10% eBay bucks, you'd be able to get that well below spot. So anybody who's looking for some constitutional silver, go to AppMex on eBay. If you got the 10% eBay, you'll get yourself a pretty good deal. Yeah, Silver Fox, I use OBS for recording my videos, and I don't use it for live streaming, but yeah, definitely OBS is a great product, especially for free. I really love it. It's pretty cool. So Silver Ripple's saying for TB and for Chad, have you ever slipped up and told someone at work about your channel?
Yeah, Mr. Talking Bullion needs to stop talking sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, early on when I was just kind of messing around, I told a couple of my coworkers about it, and they were like, hey, I saw your channel and I subbed to it. And I was like, yeah, it's okay. I'm not really doing much. But now that I've, put out well over 100 videos, I kind of wish they weren't subbed to me because I just don't really want to mix work with my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And, but, I don't really broadcast it or tell people about it now.
It's nothing, yeah.
Yeah, but, you just don't want to get back to people that you're I don't know. Sometimes it can be misinterpreted, and plus, I don't want my coworkers to see all my constitutional silver. They might want some. So yes, silver ripples. Maybe I haven't slipped up. Maybe I've just been a little stupid in my.
A little bit talking too much.
Talking bullion, talking too much. Yeah, I would say silver maples for $1.50 over spot is pretty good. I probably, if you looked really hard, you might be able to find them a few cents cheaper. But I would say that's definitely. I mean, most ASCs are $2.50 to $3 over spot. So I would say that's a pretty good deal, especially for the newer ones that are supposed to not milk spot. Hi ho must have left. Someone saying goodnight to him. Oh yeah,
hi ho.
Gotta go. Take care, hi ho. Thanks for stopping in. We really appreciate it.
Good night.
Silent bullion. So talking bullion.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen here.
Yeah, talking bullion likes to talk. He's got a lot of his mother in him.
Mom loved talking.
Really? Hi ho, a guy in a coin shop recognized your voice. You do have a recognizable voice. And that's how I met up with International Stacker at a coin show. I'll tell you, as soon as he said something there, I knew that was his voice. International Stacker has a pretty recognizable voice too. And
he's a pretty cool guy.
Very cool guy. Really glad I got to meet him. I'd like to meet up with some other people sometime. That's really cool. So what time is it? Wow. Mrs. TV, time flies. I think we ought to do a giveaway. What do you guys think?
For a giveaway? All right. So what are you going to give away there?
Well, let's give away. Let's save the 50-cent piece for last. And let's.
What year is it?
You know what? I'm wrong. I've been advertising this as a 50-cent piece. I'm sorry, guys. I looked at it and I go, that looks pretty small for a 50-cent piece. It's actually a quarter. Sorry about that. That barber is a quarter, not a 50-cent piece. Still pretty cool though. Still very nice. And I think we're going to do the dime first and save the quarter for the end. So,
do you want to move off your round there?
Yeah, let's take the round off. The round is again for the 1,000 sub giveaway, which is probably going to be coming up soon. I'll probably put that. Whoa, sorry, Mrs. TB. I just slapped your button around. So yeah, that's a beautiful round, isn't it? Anyway, sorry, got a little shiny stuff distracted me.
About silver.
Yeah, sorry, Off-Grid Power. Off-Grid Power says, I thought you were doing the round. Soon.
Yeah, he'd like to get to that point where he can give away that round. That's what he ordered it for.
Yeah, slippery fingers, yeah. All right, so we're gonna do the dime. Let's get this off the screen. Let's just throw the dime in the middle there. Oh, yeah, we'll throw in a couple of buttons too, so I guess it's good if we leave those on there. So this is the question for the dime, and I just want to remind everybody, this is whoever shows up on our screen first, because I know they go out of order. I'll tell you, I was watching Yankee Stacking the other day, and he asked a question. I mean, before I even heard the question, I saw all these guesses flying across the screen. I'm like, I haven't even heard the question yet. So anyway, so whatever shows up on our screen first, you'll have to just trust that. That's the way we see it. The way
the technology works.
All right.
Yeah.
So here's the question. Move these over just a little bit. The U.S. Mint. What?
Is there math? Should they have pencils and calculators?
No math.
Okay.
All right. So here's the question. The U.S. Mint has made coins for more than 40 foreign countries. Who was the first country that they made coins for? So the U.S. Mint has made coins for more than 40 foreign countries. Who was the first country they made coins for? And again, this is for the dime. Do 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 do.
The Game Show Network.
Oh yes.
One of your great pastimes. Well, there's some guesses going on there, Mr. TB. You're hiding so. The answers from me, so I can't tell if. Okay.
So no, this is the first foreign country. The USA would not be a foreign country. So keep guessing. We don't see it yet. Somebody with those Google skills, get that out there. Still looking for it. I'm surprised Alex didn't get it. He's been winning every GAW on every live stream I've seen the past week, including ours. Still don't see it. I can give a hint in a little bit if nobody gets it, but I'd like to see somebody get it. Still looking.
Hemisphere?
What's that?
Could you tell us, or continent? What continent it's on?
No? She's asking a question within a question. That's not fair.
I'm asking him as far as your hint. What kind of hint are you going to give him? Nobody's gotten it that we have on our screen.
I don't know what kind of hint. I wasn't prepared to give a hint. I thought you guys would Google me. Every time I ask a question, you guys get it in like 5 seconds. So, all right. I'll give a hint the best I can because I'd say it's a country that this is gonna give it away. It's a country that's in a lot of turmoil right now. Used to be one of the richest countries. Now it's really, really struggling. Where silver has become very valuable in that country. So that should give it away. There you go.
There.
Armando got it.
Armando.
Venezuela. So the first country the U.S. Mint made coins for is Venezuela in 1875. Pretty interesting, huh? That our mint makes coins for 40 other countries, or has.
Yeah. Sure is.
So congratulations, Armando. We can...
And do you know what year they started doing that?
Yeah. 1875 is the first year.
Wow.
So Armando, we will... I saw you sent me an email about a sticker trade, so I'll make sure I throw some stickers in there as well. And you'll even get a couple of the new Talking Bullion buttons. Armando from the vault.
And that's you said that's a quarter, a barber quarter, right?
Yeah, but this was for the dime.
Oh no, that's for the dime.
This was for the Mercury dime, yeah.
For the Rosie dime.
I'm sorry. Rosie dime. You're right. Rosie dime. Boy. So this is going to go off the screen.
That is probably a first. I corrected you.
Whew, she's getting good, folks.
Coin.
She's been hanging out and getting very good at this stuff. So yeah, congrats, Armando. That's really, really cool. Yes, sticker, buttons, and silver. Yeah, that's going to be a nice little package.
So do you have Armando's
he sent
address to make sure that he sent that?
Yeah, he sent me his address.
Okay.
So we have it.
So don't display all that.
I'm not displaying it. So, yeah, Armando, I've got my address on all my videos in the description. I've got a P.O. box. If you can't find it, let me know, but you should be able to just go to any one of my videos. In fact, if you go to the bottom of this one, once it's posted, it'll be at the bottom of that as well. Or wait a minute, let me see. It's on here right now. So if you just expand down the description on here, you'll be able to see my address on there. So yeah, I'd like to get one of your stickers as well, bud. Please send it to me.
Cool.
And
aren't you gonna start a sticker board or something?
Oh yeah, bought the board, just haven't had the time to stick them up there yet. Stick them on the board.
A sticky situation.
So, Full Push Metals is asking good. I'm not sure what you're asking me good about, but let me see. Armando, yes, I got it. Lucky says soon it will be Mrs. TB and TB. Well, in the household, it's already like that. I mean, I'm just saying. Armando has an awesome sticker. Cool. I'd love to see it.
Yeah. It's just kind of like getting to know people a little bit more, seeing what types of designs that they like. Oh,
yeah, I got you, Full Push Metals. That was a good question. Yeah. And I've got another good question coming up here momentarily, and we give away the quarter here in just a few minutes. As you know, we don't like to run our live streams late. We like to respect people's time, so we'll keep it moving. But folks, I would like to ask Mrs. TB a question, or you a question about Mrs. TB, and see if you can give her a little bit of feedback. And so she's kind of established a YouTube presence now. She's Mrs. TB. She has her own little button logo out there, and she has 7 subscribers. Well, maybe 6. I think she lost one, but
No
still
content.
more than 5. So what do you think? Does anybody have any suggestions for content for Mrs. TB? If you went to her channel, what would you like to see a video on? Because I've been trying to get her to do a video, to put some content out there, and I'm hoping, it's her husband, blah, blah, blah. That's probably all she hears is, Charlie Brown's teacher, blah, 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 blah. But maybe, just maybe, she'll listen to you guys. So do you guys have any ideas or thoughts or something you'd like to hear from Mrs. TB? Put a link, I'll sub. So I need a link to Mrs. TB. Let me see if I can find it here, because I have a hard time finding it by searching for her name.
It's Mrs.Talking Bullion, because there are some others that are Mrs. TV out there or something.
Yeah.
Duplicated. So I have
there it is.
New little cool logo.
Yep. So I'll post her link, which is, here's the link for Mrs. TV's site, YouTube site. Yeah, who unsubbed? I want to know too, Full Push Metal. Somebody subbed and then unsubbed. Not very nice. Do a video of your
After
favorite.
they watched all the content, they were gone.
Yeah, they were tired out from all this stuff. Alex says, do a video on your favorite coin.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Have her make a comment in this chat so I can go find her channel. Yeah, well, if you make a comment there, they'll be able to do what I just showed you.
All right.
So say, hey, everybody.
Let me see. I need to pull up the keyboard on this thing. Oh, right there.
Just tap in there. Tap in the box.
Okay, I'm a little bit challenged. For some reason, this is not responding. Oh, there's the keyboard.
Go. Okay. Constitution. Okay. Subbed. Done. Cool. What's your favorite U.S. coin of all time? So is that for me or for Mrs. TB, constitutionalist? I'll see who you're directing that question to. There's Mrs. TB. Look at that. Look at that cool little icon button you have there. That thing rocks.
You drew it. I just told you what I wanted.
Yeah, I mean, look at how much more colorful. I like it so much more than mine because of the color. Color really adds a lot of nice life to it. 12 subs, Alex, saying you have 12 subs now.
Thank you.
Now you got to go out and sub these guys.
I better create some content.
I don't know if you can do it from your iPad. There's not all 3 buttons that you can click, is there?
No, it's a little bit different. But
yeah, so
unfortunately, my laptop was not fully charged, so I couldn't log on tonight with the laptop.
Silver Fox says, make a video about living with TB. That'll get some views. Oh my. Silver Fox, you're trying to get me in some trouble. Well, look at everybody out there subbing you, Mrs. TB. That is really awesome. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, she's planning to get some content out there. She's really enjoying this YouTube thing, and she's having fun. And we're just very busy people. She works and travels, and we've just got family and stuff. But no excuses. She needs to get some content out there for her subs.
That's true. That's true. And I didn't realize how easy it would be to sub somebody back.
Yeah.
That you just click on their link.
So a couple things here for you, Mrs. TB. First of all, the constitutionalists wanted to know, what's your favorite coin?
Okay. Favorite coin?
What is your favorite coin?
I don't know. Oh, I think that I did already that one, that constitutional
round. That's a round. Not a coin,
that's
but
right.
okay.
That's right. That's right. You it was mislabeled by somebody whom we won't mention his name, but his name is TB. But anyway, Mr. TB. So, so yeah, it was that one. It was an awesome constitutional
Mint. It was Constitution,
mint.
USS Constitution ship made by
Right.
the Constitution Mint. Very
Right.
cool.
Yes.
Very cool. That thing is awesome.
Right, but that's not a coin you're telling
No.
me. It's a round.
Yeah.
And so favorite coin. I don't know if I have one. I'll have to find one.
You love this junk silver, don't you?
Hey, by the way, you know that your 10-year-old grandson, I found out, had gone home after you took him to a coin show. And his mom said that he asked for $2,000 so he could go back to the coin shows with you, with Grandpa, and buy some things. Of course, that was hilarious. A 10-year-old kid asking for $2,000.
Well, I Talking Bullionized them.
Well, you might need to monetize them.
So Armando
So what in
wonders
the world
if you.
Oh, sorry.
Armando wonders if you don't like the American Silver Eagle. That's a pretty cool coin.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't
It
have
is.
any out right now, but yeah, that's a beautiful one.
Okay.
And yeah, just back to grandson for a minute. Yeah, he really fell in love with poured bars, and he saw this 100-ounce bar of silver, and he just loved it. He's like, Grandpa, can we buy that? Can we take that home with us? I'm like, grandson, no. And he really liked gold too. He wanted, so the $2,000 was for this big silver bar and a couple pieces of small gold. So that's what he wanted. I was actually really proud of him.
And then you did give him.
Oh yeah.
You did give him a gift.
Oh yeah, I
for
got
Christmas.
him.
That was, you got him a poured bar or something.
Yeah, I had Backyard Bullion pour him a customized bar with his name stamped on it. Really, really cool. He loved it. He really loved it.
He did. That was pretty awesome for you. And I have to say, much cheaper than what he was really originally asking his mom for.
All right, I want to go back. There's a few more questions.
Okay.
Armando wanted to know, what are your hobbies? What do you like to do as a hobby?
You know what? I don't have time to do things like, I used to crochet, used to do cross stitch. I don't have time to do those things anymore. Sewing, I have a nice sewing machine that just collects dust right now.
But a lot of stuff you primarily do, especially on YouTube, is you watch a lot of nutrition videos. You're very interested in nutrition and prepping and things like that too.
That's my version of instead of crafts, where I used to do crafts, and now I do I can watch some YouTube videos, but that's much easier to do if you're sitting in a hotel room as opposed to carrying a bag full of yarn and crochet needles. Easier to pack.
You're making yourself sound like a grandma. Yarn and crochet needles. That's so 50s.
God. That one video where you surprised me with the buttons. I sound like such an old granny.
No,
like, what?
So
Mrs.
Off-Grid Power wants to know what you do for fun.
Oh, is there time for that?
Hang out with the grandkids.
Yeah, that is very awesome.
You like shopping when you can, go out and do a little bit of shopping once in a while.
Yeah, that's, again, not a lot of time for even doing that, but definitely just, try to keep up with the grandkids now and then. They don't live real close. It's a bit of a drive, but that's definitely good, because I'm not a big movie goer or anything. Yeah. I just don't have the interest for that.
So Silver Ripples is saying it's almost time for you to do your 100 sub giveaway.
Awesome. Let's beat Mr. TV.
Oh, there's the challenge. Yeah, full push metals. We are looking to possibly sell our home. We had somebody contact us and say that they're interested in buying it. We've been talking about maybe moving, not real motivated, but somebody said, we'll motivate you and buy your house. And we're like, okay.
Okay.
So we may be doing that. Nothing firm yet. And the Constitutionalist says you can borrow their content. So it's so the Constitutionalist also says, let's raise the $2,000 and let the little kid loose in a corn show. Now that's entertainment. That would be entertainment.
That would be hilarious.
That would be fun. That was really cool.
You know, Mr. TB, you should record his voice, or possibly when you take over something to a coin show, because the kid is pretty cool on the comments that he makes. He's very, very smart.
Yeah, he is. He really is, and he'd love those big old chunks of silver. I'd love to have one of those too, but Off-Grid Power thinks that's chump change for TV. You know, Armando, I've got a set of ASEs as well. Just the bullion version of them, not the proofs and stuff. But yeah, I love the American Silver Eagle. So let me get back down here. Make a cross-stitching video. Cross-stitching maybe.
Oh, it's a cross-stitching video?
Oh, let's see. Armando says he has 6 grandkids and maybe 1 great-grandbaby. Wow.
Oh, grandbaby? Awesome.
Maybe I'm throwing a great in there. I'm assuming that's what you meant. So yeah, actually, Armando, we have 9 grandchildren.
Yeah.
Just precious. As you know, grandkids are so precious, so awesome.
Yeah, everything from a toddler to a teenager.
Yeah, Lucky, thanks for that. Lucky says we're very spontaneous. Thanks for the lighthearted chat. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to just get out of here, have some fun, trying to enjoy you guys, and hope that you enjoy us, and just have some fun chit chat. It's always fun to get some of the intensity that we live in our lives and our daily jobs, and just get out here and have some fun with you guys. And yes, she does. Silver Turtle says that. What did he say? Something about you laugh a lot at me or something like that. Where did that go? Off-Grid Power. She laughs at TB. She does.
Well, that's pretty easy to do sometimes. I have to admit.
Hey, Novus Stacker joined us. Hey there. Thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate it. And then Coin Group of Minnesota joined us as well. Hey.
Welcome.
Coin Group of Minnesota. We really appreciate you joining us.
Hey, TB, what time is it?
It's about time for another giveaway. Sorry, I watched too many game shows.
I was going to say.
Off-Grid Power. Mrs. TV, don't let Novus talk you into licking any coins. Yeah, Novus has been doing this
gross
coin licking challenge. Yeah,
Ew.
I would. You can challenge me if you want to, but I won't do it. That's gross. I love them. Plus, I love my coins too much to lick them.
You're not supposed to clean coins, I thought, too.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I think that's against the rules.
Oh, the Constitutionalist wants to know if it's possible to crochet an American Silver Eagle using different shades of gray.
Oh.
I bet you could.
Don't know. That would be, there'd probably have to be more skill than I have.
Yeah, looks like people are hitting the like button for us tonight. Thanks, everybody. We really appreciate that. PDX Brewer, you've been out here for a while. I don't think I said hi to you. How you doing tonight, PDX? Thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Oh, the licking challenge is over already?
Oh,
I guess I saw a couple people doing it. I was on Yankees live stream the other day. I got off it, though. I had something to do. I don't know if he ever ended up licking it. I suspect he didn't, but maybe he did. I don't know. Mr. Coolfart, how you doing? Thanks a lot for joining us. I know you commented on a couple of my videos today. I really appreciate you watching my channel and joining us tonight. Thank you. Really appreciate that. And
PDX Brewer. Howdy.
yeah, so let's go ahead. It's getting after 10 o'clock. And you guys, a couple of you just joined us just in time. We've got this Barber quarter here in 1907 we're going to give away. And you'll get the awesome buttons, TB and Mrs. TB buttons with them. So those, as you know, I just put out a video a couple days ago. I actually got them in the mail on Saturday. And got them for a really good deal. I get my stuff from Sticker Buell, and they do a really good job. I really like the way they go about it. They keep in touch with you. And Armando, no, you're not eligible for the second one. So sorry about that. I want to make sure we get other people in here too. So
give everybody a chance.
Yeah, give everybody a chance. But you'll be getting some stickers, some buttons. And the only thing about these buttons is they don't really fit that well in an envelope. So I'm going to have to, throw them in there. But yeah, because they got the pin on the back of them. So Novus Stacker wants us to pick him. All right. So here's the question. And then this is for the Barber 1907 quarter. That's, a typical Barber. Little war. But just what I like to think about is all the pockets that stuff has been in. Think about the life, the history of that coin.
The lint. Think
about how many hands it had to pass through to get it to that place where it's at right now. Yeah, and let's look at the back.
Sugar.
The back looks about the same as the front.
Yeah, that looks kind of cool though. That little bit of wear on it gives it.
Yeah, that's really cool looking.
And
then
silhouette.
Alex, yeah, you're eligible to win. No reason why not. You won last week, but that's okay. You can win multiple weeks in a row if you want to.
You must be able to type pretty fast there, Alex.
Yeah, I don't know. That Alex is really good at these gauze. Very
good guesser. So what's the question, Mr. TB?
Okay, the question is
Yes.
Which coin was the first circulating coin? Let me start over. Which coin was the first circulating coin in a... Let me try it again.
Can you read your own writing?
I can't. That's the problem. Which coin was the first circulated coin in America to depict a real person? Now, this is a non-commemorative coin. So which non-commemorative coin was the first in America to depict a real person? And go. And again, it's going to be the first one we see on our screen. So the question for the Barber quarter is...
So what's the difference between a commemorative coin and...
Commemoratives are like special coins that the mint does to commemorate somebody.
So like JFK...
No, that was a regular coin. This would be a special coin that they put out.
Like a short production of it or something?
Yeah, they just do them at certain times for certain reasons.
So yeah, I just want to know the difference between... And maybe other people don't know either.
And so let me see. I probably should have been more specific. I was really hoping to get the year, but I didn't say the year. So we're going to have to give it to Silver Turtle 65. He got it right before you, Mr. Coolfart, on my screen. Silver Turtle was first.
Silver Turtle 65?
Yep, it was a 1909 Lincoln penny. I was kind of amazed by that. I didn't realize that was the first one to depict a real person. So you can go ahead and stop. It was a 1909 Lincoln penny. So on my screen, Silver Turtle 65 was the first one to say penny. And I really should have asked the year. That would have been a little bit more exciting. But so yeah, I mean, off grade. I mean, like I said, sometimes you'll see other people ahead on yours. It all depends on your delay. But on my screen, it was Silver Turtle. Why am I having such a hard time saying that? So congrats, Silver Turtle. Why don't you go? I'm just going to call him ST. Sorry about that. Send me your mail-in address to tb@talkingbullion.com, and we'll get that out to you with a couple of these buttons too. So congrats on that. That's a pretty nice win.
Yeah, that's great. It is a pretty cool looking coin.
Yeah, it is.
That's a coin, and I like it.
It is a coin, and it is nice. Could it become your favorite?
I don't know.
Yeah, I actually
to
saw.
look at a few coins and.
I actually saw one that wasn't wore down. The only way I've seen them is with all this wear on them.
Uh-huh.
I actually saw a picture of one without the wear. It was a really sharp coin.
Really?
Yeah, it was really nice.
A lot of detail in there.
A lot of detail. Yeah, there's like the flowers around the head and everything that you can see. It's very nice. All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. We had a great time, just a lot of fun. And Noah says, Turtle, I trade you that for Mrs. TV button, LOL. All right, Alex, thanks for joining us. Like I said, I'll get your stuff in the mail here in the next day or two. And I apologize for being delayed on those, but we'll get them out to you. It'll be worth the wait. That's your win from last week that you had. And thank you, everybody for joining us, and for subbing Mrs. TB. She's really getting a kick out of that. Really appreciate you taking the time to sub, and she'll get some content out there.
Right.
I'll have her get something out there, something fun for you guys to make it worth your while. And thanks again, everyone, for joining us. Thanks my mods, Kendall and Clever Coin, for joining us tonight. I appreciate that as well.
Thanks for the help.
Mr. Coolfart, thanks for joining us. I believe it's your first time out here. We really appreciate it. PDX, I don't remember seeing you out here. Thanks for joining us. And I think there was one other person I saw I was trying to find to say thank you. But anyway, you guys all know that we really appreciate you a lot.
We do.
And we thank you for joining us and having fun with us, because we really get a big kick out of these things.
Yeah, this was awesome. We really appreciate talking with you guys. You guys have a great night.
Have a great night, everyone. Take care. We'll see you next Monday.
Okay, thanks.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.